there's us, the Boers. We don't take part in this, and we're not going to. And we're not going to go away. And we're the rightful owners of this land. A certain amount of people which wants to create a nation of unity. And then there's us, the Boers. We don't take part in this, and we're not going to. And we're not going to go away. And we're the rightful owners of this land. So, so that doesn't mean we doesn't see the sunshine over other people. Okay, if you go back in history, you would actually see that the Boers have negotiated with the tribal chiefs and the kings, and we have see them as equal, and we have give them their peace. Okay. Now,
carry on. We can hear you.
If we want to share one country, we must first accept the realities.
Help me understand something. If we're going to live in the same country, but you don't want unity, how do we do it?
We never wanted unity.
No, I accept what you're saying. Okay. I accept that. That's what you said. Yes. What I'm saying is, then how do we live in one country?
Oh, that's very easy, okay? We can live in this country happily if we have proper borders. So if the Boers have their land, and the Tswanas have their land, and the Zulus have their land, we do not want to mix. Leave Joburg for the cosmopolitans and all this type like
sounds like apartheid, though.
Yeah, properly, yes.
Okay, all right. Let me hear what my panelists have to say. Mr. Langa? Hiya?
Man, 5 minutes. Why did you give me 30 seconds?
Sit down. Yes.
These two. This is intimidation.
Tired of your black colonization.
Then leave.
Because we are being bullied.
All of those states properly, you will see I'm the biggest target of that rabble rouser. Number one for over 10 years, Mr. Malema. In fact, the first time I met him, he was in a youth league with that gentleman. And look how he's changed. Right? We have too many deaths, but it's across the board. It's not only white farmers, it's across the board. And we need technological help. We need Starlink at every little police station. We need drones. I actually got drones donated for the peace parks to stop elephant and rhino poaching. And his predecessor stopped the importation because he said the United States would spy on us. I mean, US basics, the ridicule. So if you can help us. Remember, sir, you and I lived in New York in the 70s. We never thought New York would be what it became. 2 commissioners, a tough mayor. We need your help to stop this awful killing. But it's across the board. Then he's right now building a house in George. I'm building 3 cottages for my grandchildren on a farm outside Grafrenek. I often go to bed without locking the door. And we have a serious problem with illegal aliens who stream across the border. And if you really look at our statistics, a lot of these murders, firstly it's unemployment and illegal aliens. And then I met Vice President Barnes many years ago, the Charlie Rose show. My wife loved the book. And she reminded me this morning that you emphasized the devastation that occurs when big companies leave towns and cities, and there's a culture of dependency that develops. And I remember you discussing it. Now that's our problem. If we don't get our economy to grow, the culture of dependency and the lawlessness will increase. I've been against apartheid all my life, and I'm the #1 target. Please just Google my name and Malema. You'll see it, sir. And he marched on the farm.
But the crime is bad.
The crime is terrible, sir, but Mr. Steenhuisen won't admit to it, but he runs the Western Cape, where I live. And the biggest murder rate is in the Cape Flats. Gangs. We've got gang warfare. Like your M33, what these guys. We've got equivalents there, but we need your help, sir. And we need Elon technology.
Well, one of the real areas of support is really in investments. We've got to grow our economy, because through growing the economy, we're then able to create more jobs. Because crime really thrives where there is inequality and unemployment. And that is one of the reasons that has brought us here, to improve our investment relations, our trade relations, so that we can preserve the number of jobs that your companies have created in South Africa. By virtue of what we export to you, we are able to
together. The ANC chickened out at the last minute, and we must put the blame where it matters.
Yeah.
The ANC at the last minute, after we canvassed the whole country,
Yeah.
majority of people said expropriate land without compensation. Submission said expropriate land without compensation.
Yeah.
You are saying to me, people are scared. Which people? Because I've been all over South Africa. Parliament has been all over South Africa.
Yeah.
You can go and find that in Parliament,
Yeah.
where majority of people said expropriate land without compensation.
Yeah.
And do what this guy of mine did in Midvan. He didn't chase away the white man.
Yeah.
He said, you've got too much big the land and you are not using it, all of it. So take your portion, I take my portion, then we use
We
the land.
share.
Over. But you can't do that if you don't own the land.
Yeah.
So you first make the state the custodian of the land. You
land.
say every piece of land,
It's
including
owned by
Malema's
the
house,
state.
is owned by the state.
Yeah.
But we will know, yes, Malema's house. You
Yeah.
can't tamper with it. Your property must include the building on top of the land.
Yeah.
Then, once that is being allocated, we know there is Alex Mall, there is this, this land is used for this. Then there is this idling land. What do you do with it? You give to the landless. Why should Alexander be the way it is when there is a big open land next to it? The other one is there by Mall of Africa.
Yeah.
They even developed it, that family.
Yeah.
It's
99-year lease.
now,
Waterfall.
but that land is owned by one family.
Yeah.
And then the rich, the most clever blacks with money, go there
Yeah.
to buy properties that are leased for 99 years.
Yes.
And they say, we can't lease from the state. But they're
Yeah.
prepared to lease from one
From
family.
one family. Yeah.
So what? This is just hypocrisy.
Yeah.
That's why I said to you, they don't mean it. They don't own property. And the bad thing with that one of Waterfall is that when the lease finishes,
Yeah.
your children or great-grandchildren, they don't have a right to inherit that land. Once the lease finishes, they must still buy. They must.
We built apartheid, and now we're refugees. We took the land, we took people's futures, we took their dignity, and now we're being given refuge? What must it feel like to be a person of color, a black person in South Africa, watching my people who broke this country and now run off to claim victimhood somewhere else? We say we're afraid, but we built what we were afraid of. In 1994, we didn't give over power, we just gave over the mess and said it's your fault, you deal with it now. But our white hands are clean. And now we're fleeing the country crying reverse racism. So black South Africans, please tell the bad guy right here how it makes you feel. Because this is not right. This is sick. And I don't want to be the perpetrator anymore.
South Africa, what DA is doing in Cape Town, bringing Israel and Ukraine in South Africa to own Cape Town, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's our fault. We supported DA. You supported DA and gave DA power, believing that they love you, they're gonna change this country. DA will never work for a black man. Get that into your thick skull. DA is working for white race. Majority of you were DA black people after the white people, thinking that white people can change South Africa's country. They will never. They are not for you. It's our fault that we brought DA to number 2. They used Missy My Money. You should have waked up at that time. They throw him out once they're done with him. So majority of black people were supporting DA, giving DA votes. Today DA doesn't care about them. Go and check the cabinet of DA. Majority of them are white people. And they only have grade 12 matric, but they are ministers. They didn't care about a black man. DA is not for white men. Today DA turned around, went to Israel, went to Ukraine, and today they are supporting Cape Independence. The same DA wants to divide South Africa, working alongside with the ANC government. So it's our fault. We keep supporting the white people and worshiping them and empowering them to grow and take over this country. And you think they love you? Huh? You think the DA, they just love black people? Go and check where they govern. Go while you're fighting the people who look like you. The white people are securing Cape Independence. When they are done with Western Cape, they are coming for you. The aim is to take over this country. DA will never wait for elections. They are busy securing the land of South Africa, the land of our forefathers, and you supported them, thinking a white man can change a black man's life. You got a problem in your head if you think a white man can change a black man's mind. Your government ANC can never change your life, because government of ANC is a white people, it's a white owned party. It's funded by the Ruperts, it's funded by the Stellenbosch, it's funded by the Oppenheimers. Those are the white people funding your government of ANC, controlling your president, controlling your government officials. The ANC was never a black man's party. It has always been a white people's party. They own those people. When somebody owns you, there's nothing you can do. So we are blindly voting DA, supporting ANC, sitting down, not fighting for our country. You know, one thing I understand about South Africa, you depending on China. China will help us. We are in BRICS. Hey, Russia will help us. Oh, so you sitting your ass down and expecting China and Russia to help you? They've got their own problems. The only people who can help you are your neighboring state, are your African brothers and sisters that you hate, because you're relying on China, you rely on Russia, you rely on BRICS, you're still relying on white people, on Chinese people. They've got their own problems. The people who can help us and fight for this Cape Independence to stop are your Africans, are your Nigerians, are your Pakistan, are your Somalians, are your Ghanaians, are the people who can support you, people who look like you.